Hello, bonjour, Larry Rosette in Disney Cast. My name is Larry Rosette from Ebb and Flow. I'm going to tell a bit story about Ratty Mountain when I used to go hiking. I hiked there 25 years, all over the places of the Ratty Mountain. But one time, about 20 years ago, there was four of us just by Dolphin, on top Dolphin, and just before when you go by the boundary, when you go up the mountain in Dolphin, from Dolphin, when you go inside the park, we went there with a vehicle, and we went parked there, and it's called Beach Ridges. There's a parking lot there. That's where we parked. Then we followed that trail, that Beach Ridges. We followed that trail. It kept going beside the highway for a long time, climbing up. Kept climbing up the mountain. And we got about 10 kilometers on top of the mountain, then it kind of curves back. The trail turns southeast now, about another 7 kilometers. That trail was 17 kilometers to the end of the trail where we followed that Beach Ridges trail for 17 kilometers. We had to make I used to use a compass once in a while when it was cloudy too sometimes. Now it was hard for me to sometimes walk when it was cloudy, and then I used to take the compass so I don't get lost. But I used to use lots of compass by numbers too. The numbers that you see, I used to always use 240. The markers of the compass were 300 or 310, 320. How to go back. Northeast or northwest from the compass. That's how I marked my compass. But one time when I was there on top, that 17-kilometer trail, there was four of us. Then I was gonna go back the same way. Then I thought to myself, that's 17 kilometers to go back. And then I told my friend, we'll take a shortcut from the top. When you see Dolphin there from Dolphin town, city, when you see the top of the mountain, the south side of Dolphin there, when you see that high, big mountains there, the highest, that's where I'm talking about. That's where I went at the tip of the highest mountains there. That time, I told my friends, we'll take a shortcut. Then on my compass, where I parked, then I look at my compass. From there, I used 300, 310 to mark where I parked. But I mostly used 310 from there. That shortcut I took, it was only about 7-8 kilometers shortcut that I took. Less than 10 kilometers anyway. It was short. But I went straight. I used 310 and 300 from my compass number here to go follow northwest. I went down back to my vehicle. When I went down, I noticed I was going slowly downhill. And there were lots of little spruces that I see, and it was hard sometimes to go. But I was on the hill going down. About less than a mile going down, it was a lot of spruce, little spruce too, about 6 to 10 feet spruce. Then I was walking, going down. It was thick. When I was walking through those spruces, all of a sudden I walked in a big circle, and it's shaped like a circle. In the middle too, it has like a bird nest. It's full of sand. This one is full of sand. I stepped in there, and then I told my friends to step in there too. We stopped there and think what we're seeing. I told them it's a nest. We're in a nest. And I put tobacco. After I put tobacco in there, I told them, let's go. We left that nest, but it looked nice. The nicest nest I ever seen. Once my grandfather told me, he talked about Thunderbird nests. Long time ago, when there was real Thunderbirds. Must be dinosaur times too, what he talked about. There was birds that used to be here too, big birds. They used to come from the mountain when it was gonna rain, and when it was cloudy. When it came cloudy, then they used to lift up from the mountain and fly inside the clouds. Then they'll start getting hyper, and they'll start making lightnings in the sky. Then after it rains, when it settles, they'll fly back where they came from. That's what he told me one time, long time ago, when they used to. I believe that story, what he told me, that Thunderbird nest I found, I think that's the real one from long time ago. It wasn't man-made. It was the real bird that made that nest. And it's big too, it's not small. We all fit in there, 4 of us. It looked like how the robin's nest makes, but this one had sand and deep. That time, I believe, when they laid eggs, they'll cover their eggs in the sand like the turtle does. That's how they used to lay their eggs to protect their eggs, to lay them under the sand. You watch.